It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
I'm Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. This NBA season rocking right along, and we're loving every minute of it. And the pregame warm-ups, first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. Fellas, it seems like so much goes into being successful at the professional level. I want to ask a more general question. What was the key to your success as a player and as a champion?
You know what? Most people would say you would start at the top, but I'll start where it began. Wilmot Benjamin, Tom Donahue, coaches who've helped me at my AAU early.
More levels, more devils.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. With that road trip behind them, the Lakers ready to perform in front of their Los Angeles fans. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season. A year ago, they each gained a victory at home, but couldn't secure a win on the road.
And this is the first of two games between the two, East versus West, so they don't see a whole lot of one another.
Yeah, and Greg, for me, that just raises the intrigue level. Some matchups we don't get to see that often, so I'll be watching this one closely.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Harris and Gordon, the athletic forward pair. Houdini is out there with Victor Oladipo, and it's Vucevic in at the center position. Now, here is Russell. Following the miss by Freak. The drive by Russell. It's hauled in by Gordon. Here's Houdini. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. And Brown over to help. Pass to Gordon. Shoots from 12. Can't get it to go. So the Lakers will take it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You've got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
Here's Houdini. He's averaging almost 31 points a game right now, an extraordinary figure for any player to post. Gordon with a screen on Russell. They double him with Russell. Houdini passes to Oladipo and taken away by Brown. The drive by Russell. Here's Houdini. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Orlando shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
Now, here is Russell. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Chicago.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
Williams, that's good.
First bucket for this offense, 1 of 4 to start the game.
For Orlando, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Houdini. He dishes it to Vucevic, and it's blocked by Brown. Williams kicks to Brown. Dang with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. Pass to Williams. Back to Dang. The three. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Dang's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Vucevic. To the middle. Here's Houdini. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Here's Houdini after D'Angelo Russell's bucket, and he gets it to go.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Williams dishes to Dang. Back to Williams. Pulls up on the wing. Again, Los Angeles. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. They double him with Russell. Here's Vucevic. Soft touch off the glass. Vucevic has got his second basket of the night.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition. Yeah, you've got to make sure your feet are set when you set those screens, or they're going to call that on you.
Well, I thought maybe he was set. I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think they might have missed that one.
But he recovers it. And Oladipo kicks to Vucevic. Here's Houdini. He's guarded by Russell. Goes back up. The kick out to Oladipo. Just 2 to shoot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Oladipo's got his first points of the night.
Timeout call for the Lakers.
And a moment here.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top.
In steals and ranked among the top 10 in scoring, he can fill it up with the best of them.
And, you know, going back to him being one of the top dime droppers in the league, it's his ability to control the pace of the game and his peripheral vision.
Roy Hibbert's checked in for the Lakers. Sessions comes in for Williams. The Magic also changing it up. Azania, he's checked in for Gordon. And it's Payne in for Oladipo.
Assist goes to Payne.
For the Orlando Magic, they come in off a good outing against Oklahoma City.
And the deciding factor in that one was their success from the floor. I mean, they just hit big shots time and time again.
Yeah, just the way you want it when you're the road team. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into it.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Orlando.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Bass comes in for Randall. And Derek Williams subbed in for Luol Deng. Now, here is Russell. After Wesley Johnson's miss, count that one.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Houdini. He has 7. Off the screen, and Hibbert with the block. They retain possession. Lakers trail by 3. Outside, Russell. In the corner at Sessions. And there's the pass to Hibbert. Bass with the screen. And Hibbert with the basket on the assist by Sessions. Orlando with the ball. Here's Houdini. He's averaging almost 31 points a game right now, an extraordinary figure for any player to post. And Hibbert with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Alfred Payton, he's checked in for the Magic. The Magic leading by 6. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Lakers 5 right now. Sessions out there with Russell. Then it's Randall. Then there's Brown. And it's Deng in at the small forward position. 4 on the shot clock. Randall brings the double team. Gordon with no one around. Sessions with the rebound. Lakers shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Feeds to Russell. Dishes it to Deng. Back to Russell. He kicks it to Brown, and it's going to be a 3-second call. And with this break, why don't we check out the hottest shooting point guards over the last month? Freak number 1.
And he's been even more accurate with his shooting than he's been with his passing. Just a terrific percentage from the field.
And, Greg, this isn't a power forward we're talking about. I mean, this is a point guard. He's knocking down shots from 20 feet like they were layups.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Thunder, boy, was he tremendous. He finished with 51 points and also had an incredible amount of assists. really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Well, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Orlando with the ball. After the basket by the Lakers. Vucevic with the bucket.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Brown with the screen on Oladipo. Russell passes to Randall. Cannot hit. Gordon with the defensive effort.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it. He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Sessions with it. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And it's blocked by Gordon. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Brown dishes to Russell, kicks it to Randall, just 4 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Russell.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts, rotate over, and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
Let's check out how the Lakers stacked up, Kevin, over the last month in the NBA statistics. First in steals, 6th in free throw percentage, and they're a top 10 team in three-point shooting.
And you mentioned their steals. I mean, it's great defensive anticipation that has them at the top of the rankings. They've been tremendous at reading the offense and getting into those passing lanes.
Here's Houdini. 12 points for him. The leaner inside. Kicks it out to Gordon. He feeds it to Vucevic. Kept alive. Lakers trail by 8. The drive by Russell. Down low. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at Orlando. They hold the first place spot in the conference, just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And of course there's the Cavaliers. 5.5 games behind.
And when I look at Orlando, any fears of a regression for them this season have been laid to bed. They're an elite team yet again, and they're poised for a dominant stretch run here.
Looks that way to me. I mean, this is a team that appears perfectly primed for a deep run into the postseason, as long as they don't suffer any unforeseen injuries or setbacks. Another bucket in the paint, that's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Here's Sessions following the basket by Freak. And Sessions kicks to Brown. Sessions with it. Now defended by Houdini. Russell with a wide open look. Again, Russell missing.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
No good from Houdini.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
Now here's Sessions. Shot from 16. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Randall.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
And it's blocked by Dang. There's the dish to Sessions. Picked by Randall. And it's blocked by Gordon. Here's Houdini. He's got 14. Out to Harris. The three. And that one's good. Harris has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Roy Hibbert's checked in. The clock runs out.
Gentlemen,
End of the first half. Your Lakers, 27. The Magic.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
And a big game for Houdini. He's got 14 points and a decent little assist total for him, too.
No doubt they'd like to see that carry over to the rest of the team. Get good assist numbers all the way around.
So on the floor for Orlando, Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Oladipo and Harris are the wings, and it's Houdini at the point guard.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Back to Russell. Tipped away. And it's Randall, top of the key. Brown kicks to Russell. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And that's 10 points for D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, starting the second half nicely there. Love those easy lay-ins to get things going.
Move the ball.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Here's Houdini. Dang against Harris. And stolen by Russell. Here's Dang. And that one's good. Dang's got 5 now.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Houdini. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
And it's Russell missing. Magic leading by 14. Pass to Houdini. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Vucevic is screen on Russell. To the middle. Puts up the baby hook. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The Magic have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. First one falls for him.
Nikola Vucevic. At the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Vucevic.
Looking at the numbers for Vucevic, he's got 8 points, and he's getting it done on the glass, too.
You're right, Clark. He's done some real nice work on the inside.
Now here's Williams. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Julius Randle.
That free throw good from Randall. Sessions checked in for Los Angeles. No good on the second free throw. Magic leading by 15. Here's Houdini. Good. And Harris gets the assist. And that's 19 points for Freak.
Nothing but money for him to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
Sessions against Oladipo. Right side, Russell. Inside. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. For Los Angeles, they have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line. Missing a couple.
2 shots.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
The drive by Russell. On the wing, Brown. The feed to Randall. Takes the 13-footer. And Oladipo pulls it down. Oladipo's got his 3rd rebound tonight. And it's sent back by Russell. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top.
They're so tough down the stretch. Let's
Spacing.
check out the best. Number 1, the Magic. The Lakers in 5th.
You know, Kevin, all season long, these are 2 of the most reliable teams when it comes to knocking down free throws. And that gives a team, a coaching staff, a lot of confidence, especially when you get in late games and it's close and tight. You're unafraid of getting to the free throw line because you've got confidence your guys are going to knock them down.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into him.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Oh,
Woo. No doubt that is within his range.
well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Brown with the screen on Oladipo. Pass to Randall. Can they get it?
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam. He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
that could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I tell you what, that is the crowd pleaser of all crowd pleasers.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Harris has got his 2nd bucket of the night. It's deflected. Stolen by Gordon. Here's Houdini. He's covered by Sessions. Harris outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Russell passes to Brown. He dishes it to Randall. Feeds it to Sessions. The drive by Russell. That falls. Great assist by Ramon Sessions. That's 12 points for D'Angelo Russell.
Sessions doing a nice job that time.
Here's Houdini. He's got 23, and it's blocked by Tang. And now running up the court, Sessions pushing it up. Here's Russell. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Orlando. There's 49 seconds left in the 3rd. And here's Russell. 12 points for him. On the wing, Williams. Back to Russell. 5 to shoot. From deep. Here's Bass. Cans the 12-footer. Bass has got 8 points.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Passes it to Houdini. Vucevic is screen on Russell. To the paint. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Brandon Bass. The Magic shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And the first one drops. And Orlando making a change here.
2 shots.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Williams. No good. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Lakers shooting a meager 37% for the game. We've got Lewis Williams dang out there with Randall. Then it's Russell. And it's Brown in at the 5. That's the Laker 5. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
The Magic leading by 21.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Oladipo outside. Here's Harris. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
And they're going to have a hard time climbing back into this game if they continue to defend like that.
The pass to Randall. Dishes to Dang. On the wing, Williams. Guarded by Oladipo. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Here's Houdini. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Randall with the bucket.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
And Brown over to help. From 12 feet out. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Oladipo. Oladipo's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Victor Oladipo.
Outside, Russell. Right side, Williams. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Wow. Boy, they just can't seem to catch a break at the line here in the second half. But you know what? I think at the free throw line, you often make your own breaks. It's one thing to get there. The other half of it is you got to knock them down.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Fry comes in for Aaron Gordon. Johnson, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's Fox in for Oladipo. Screen by Smith. Off the pick. Look at that. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam. That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary.
And you know what?
Man.
That man can climb a ladder.
Williams dishes to Daniels. Clock at 6. Here's Sessions. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, you've got to like the focus that they're showing here in the second half. I see a lot more effort as well. I mean, it's amazing when you lock in mentally and bring some energy and intensity, things can pick up in a positive way for you.
Smith, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Warren. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
That free throw good from Warren. Garrett Temple is checked in for Williams. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Jason Smith. Aaron Gordon comes in for Channing Frye. Tobias Harris is checked in for Wesley Johnson. And it's Peyton in for Fox. Gordon with a screen on Sessions. There's the double team with Warren. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helps him make it happen.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Now here's Sessions. Guarded close, and he gets it to go.
Well, after a horrible half of shooting, they've bounced back here in the second half and picked up their shooting percentage quite nicely.
Outside Gordon. To the paint. Got it. Nice one there from Houdini. Houdini's got 7 points for the quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
And that one's good. Daniels.
Assisted.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Houdini in the corner. It's Harris. Inside. kicks it to Temple, lets it go from deep. The shot no good. So Orlando will take it the other way. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Some room here for Gordon. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Harris has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Down low. 6 to shoot. Francis passes to Warren. Daniels kicks to Temple. Connects from three-point range.
Magic timeout called.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And a change for the Magic. Payne, he's checked in for Elfrid Payton. Outside Gordon. Vucevic, the pass to Houdini. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Freak. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Houdini.
This is a positive trend for him, especially here in the second half. Shooting just above 80% right now. And that's more than respectable. That's good free throw shooting. They're doing a great job here in the second half. They've brought their free throw percentage up quite a bit. And that's winning basketball. That's one of the ingredients in winning basketball. It's good free throw shooting.
Well, that's simply a great move there, Kevin. He dusted off the defense and got to the cup for the easy basket.
Gordon with a screen on Russell. Here's Houdini. Pops loose off the pick and hammers it home.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Lionel Hollins gave to his team during that last break. He told the huddle they need to go hard to the hoop whenever possible to either draw fouls or get high percentage looks right at the 10. He also wants his players putting pressure on the defense with early offense, lots of shots, and an aggressive approach in general whenever they've got the ball. Likely the final major changes to their game plan as they try to make a late comeback here in the 4th. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks again, Doris. Inside, here's Gordon. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Gordon's got 4 this quarter.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
And that one's good. Russell.
Terrific effort on that shot. I mean, he's given up a lot of inches in that mismatch.
Well, height, who cares about height? I mean, it's just a number. Hey, you got to go with what you got. And he took what he had right at him there.
Payne passes to Houdini. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And the Lakers with some changes. Brandon Bass is checked in for Hibbert. Williams comes in for Julius Randle. And Sessions subbed in for Russell. Then for the Magic, Jason Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Johnson comes in for Gordon. And it's Hazanya in for Tobias Harris.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Magic.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today, you know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Yeah, and Greg, when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Houdini. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Sessions with the rebound.
Nice effort anyway to change his shot and get around the defender. Maybe next time.
Williams can't hit. Here's Houdini. Out to the right wing. To the wing on the left. Back to Johnson. Smith dishes to Johnson. And stolen by Williams. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned.
Well, the outcome of this one never really in doubt tonight. Would you say that this is one of the better performances by this team this year?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. No matter what they threw at him during the second half, it seemed like he had the answer and was able to find all the shots he wanted.
Well, getting up over the 30-point barrier is never easy under any circumstances. He tore holes in the defense. They couldn't figure out what to do with it. Every play they ran for him, he executed it nearly perfectly.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11. And the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal,